Yeah, you are right. You are right.
Can we make
Exactly. Hadith.
this person was good, this person was bad.
We can, inshallah, we can believe so, but don't talk to others.
Not talk to
Others. If you feel good, you can talk. If you feel not good, don't talk.
Don't talk,
Just quiet. That's only. But we can feel because no, it is like this. You know how the face will be shining and not shining. الَّذِينَ تَتَوَفَّاهُمُ الْمَلَائِكَةُ طَيِّبِينَ أَنفُسِهِمْ. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala appoint angels to go to them and take their ruh during Sakratul Maut, angels will give them salamun. Angel will give them assalamu alaikum ya Abdullah. Peace be upon you, O servant of Allah. I am appointed here to take your ruh. Then he will be happy and looking into the angel. Angel immediately will tell him, you are entitled to go to Jannah. Fadkhulu al-Jannah. Enter to Jannah bima kuntum ta'malun, for what you had been doing in this universe. So he will be given an anesthesia from the pain of death by showing Jannah. So he can see the Jannah and he will be dying happily. His face will be shining. And that shining we can see, Janaza lying down very beautifully. They really can see, their face will be so shiny because they can see some entertainment they never seen in their life. They can see Jannah very smiling, and they will ask the angel, can you please take me there as soon as possible? I don't want to be here. Can you please? And we children surrounded by read Yasin and Dua and everything, another 50 million or whatever. Allah, please prolong my Papa's life. Papa said, no, I want to go to Jannah. Please don't prevent me from Jannah. Papa want to go to Jannah. That is the first category. Their face will be shining. You are right. And other group, na'udhu billah, alladhi tatawaffahumul malaikatu zalimina anfusihim. Certain people, they are zalim people and they are bad people, they are kufriyat people, they are gangsters in this world. Malaikat will come to them to take the ruh. Malaikat inform them, we are appointed to take your ruh. No salam, nothing. And they will plead, they will beg to the angel, can you please ask Allah to postpone my life for a moment. If you postpone me another 1 second, 2 seconds, or 1 minute, or 1 hour, I will become a man of charity. I will become a man of charity. And also I will transform into a salih. لن يؤخر الله نفسا إذا جاء أجلها.
What about the hadith saying that one of the signs the person dies, the believer, is when there is sweat on the forehead?
That also a sign of a good sign.
Sweat, hello.
Sweat, yeah.
On the forehead.
Yes, good sign. That's a good sign. Also good sign. That is the sign of happiness. Because Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam also, when Wahyu reveal forehead sweat, it's a sign of happiness. But whole his face will be showing us his happiness. It is very true. We can see many janaza smiling. We feel to go and talk to them. We look at them, they are smiling us. We want to talk to them. That feeling, of course, is true, very true. And while they are alive, their skin will be very dark, but after janaza, skin will become very shining. It's very true. Yes. So the other group, they will plead, beg Allah to postpone their life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not give them chance, and they will be shown Jahannam. Fadkhulu baba Jahannam. Enter to the Jahannam. Bima kuntum ta'malun. Because you've been practicing something to go to Jahannam. This is your taksibun, This is what is you've been earning. So go to Jahannam. And their face will be frightened face because they have seen Jahannam where they don't want to go. And their face, even though very white people, shining face while they were with us, but after janaza, na'udhu billah, Allahu a'lam, their face may transform into very frightened face. Allahu a'lam. But we cannot judge anyone. Please don't. If we see happiness, we shukr to Allah. If we see unhappiness, whatever, we dua to Allah, Allah protect me and him, all of us. That's only, don't want to say. But we can say the face is smiling face. We can talk to others. That's okay. Then, okay, now we are entering to there are many verses in Quran. If you have pen, you can note. I will share with you. But if you want to go to every chapter, it will take time. Okay, about this black face. Taswaddu wujuhun. Surah Al Kahf, verse 29. وَإِنْ يَسْتَغِيثُوا يُغَاثُوا بِمَاءٍ كَالْمُهْلِ يَشْوِي الْوُجُوهِ. Their face, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if they ask for water or anything, what will happen? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give them water, but the water will burn their face. Like, na'udhu billah. Then ayat Surah Al-Mu'minun, verse 104. تَلْفَحُ وُجُوهَهُمُ النَّارُ وَهُمْ فِيهَا كَالِحُونَ. Also about punishment for these people Allah will give in Jahannam. Surah An-Naml, verse 90. وَمَنْ جَاءَ بِسَيِّئَةِ فَكَبَّتْ وُجُوهُهُمْ فِي النَّارِ. نَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ. That also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give them punishment of Jahannam in Jahannam, and all this punishment will resemble or will appear in their face. Then ayat Al-Ahzab, verse 66. يَوْمَ تُقَلِّبُ وُجُوهُهُمْ فِي النَّارِ يَقُولُونَ يَا لَيْتَنَا أَطَعْنَا اللَّهَ وَأَطَعْنَا الرَّسُولَ. The day they will be saying that, oh my God, I was so unfortunate. If I would have followed Allah and Rasul, this thing will never will happen to me. But this all they regret, not in dunya but in akhirat. Then الَّذِينَ يُحْشَرُونَ عَلَى وُجُوهِهِمْ إِلَى جَهَنَّمَ أُولَٰئِكَ شَرٌّ مَكَانًا. Al-Quran, chapter 25, verse 34. Also, wujuhihim, their face. These face all are dark face. Then chapter Abasa, chapter 80, verse 40. Wujuhum yawma idin alayha ghabara tarhaquha qatara. This also about their face. Then ayat chapter Al-Qiyamah, verse 24. Wujuhum yawma idin basira تظن أن يفعل بها فاقرة. There also their face, subhanallah, how it happened to them. This all a punishment. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teaching us about the face. Then Surah Al-Zumar, chapter 39, verse 60. وَيَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ تَرَى الَّذِينَ كَذَبُوا عَلَى اللَّهِ وُجُوهُهُمْ مُسْوَدًّا. Their face will be dark because they reject Allah and Rasul in dunya. Then ayat chapter Muhammad, chapter 47, Muhammad, verse 27. فَكَيْفَ إِذَا تَوَفَّتْهُمُ الْمَلَائِكَةُ يَضْرِبُونَ وُجُوهَهُمْ وَأَدْبَارَهُمْ. نَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ. This will happen during the Sakratul Maut. Angels will beat them. فَكَيْفَ, how? إِذَا تَوَفَّتْهُمُ الْمَلَائِكَةُ. Malaika give them wafatina. Malaika take their ruh. يَضْرِبُونَ وُجُوهُهُمْ. Malaikat will beat on their face. So their face will become dark. And also وَأَدْبَارَهُمْ, their backside, Malaikat will beat. Then chapter Al-Qamar, chapter 54, verse 48. يَوْمَ يُسْحَبُونَ فِي النَّارِ عَلَى وُجُوهِهِمْ ذُوقُوا مَسَّ سَقَرَ. نَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ. Okay. يَوْمَ يُسْحَبُونَ فِي النَّارِ عَلَى وُجُوهِهِمْ ذُوقُوا. Allah will say, Allah will command them to taste the punishment. That also will happen to them in the day of judgment. فَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ اسْوَدَّتْ وُجُوهُهُمْ أَكَفَرْتُمْ بَعْدَ إِيمَانِكُمْ. Just now we read Al Imran, verse 106. Then ayat chapter Yunus, verse 27. كَأَنَّمَا أُغْشِيَتْ وُجُوهُهُمْ قِطَعًا مِنَ اللَّيْلِ مُظْلِمًا. Subhanallah. Their face will become a part of the night, The knife we take apart and place in the face, how will it become? That way dark their face. Na'udhu. Then Surah Ibrahim chapter 14 verse 50. Sarabiluhum min qitran wa taghsha wujuhahum an-nar. Their face will be covered with the dark. That also in Jahannam. Okay, subhanallah. These all are the many verses Allah teach about those people. Their face will be dark in the day of Qiyamah and the day of judgment, day of Mahshar, and they will be thrown into Jahannam in that category. Na'udhu billah. Now inshallah we enter to chapter Wujuhun Yawma Idin Na'ima. That is the good people's face. Na'ima, ni'mat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alladhina tatawaffahumul malaikatu tayyibina anfusihim. When Malaikat Azrael come to the person and take its ruh, tayyibin, good people, anfusihim, their soul, their actions, their akhlaq, their lifestyle, all are good. Muttabi'an li sunnati Rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. They follow Sunnah Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in their life. So Allah happy of them and they happy of Allah. Radiyallahu anhum wa radu anhu. Both sides rila. And these people will be given a very pleasant death. Very pleasant death. And while they are dying, subhanallah, their face will be na'ima. And from the sakratul maut itself, they become na'ima. And this na'ima will be with them until they go to al-Jannah. And they enter Jannah, inshallah, inside Jannah also they will be na'ima.
For those people who will die a good death, will God show them signs before their death? Like some people say the 40 days or the 30 days.
Yeah.
Will they be given signs?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give them signs. Yes.
What type of signs?
Depend the person. According to his amalan and his dua. So some people they do dua of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah give me maut malam Jum'ah or day of Jum'ah, or Allah give me death in sujood, Allah give me death in ruku'. They dua for that. And also Allah give me Allahumma amitni maut as-shuhada, maut as-su'ada'il maqbulin. Allah give me the death of shuhada or lucky people, as-sa'ada, lucky people, al-maqbulin, whom you accepted as your noble servants. Ya ayyatuhan nafsul mutma'inna irji'i ila rabbiki radiyatan maradiyya fadkhuli fi ibadi. Fadkhuli fi ibadi actually already happened even before. So when his life he transformed into Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's given pleasured life, subhanallah, he can feel Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him ilham. Of course, nobody know when he will die, that is true. But if Allah wanted to inform him signs of death, possibility. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, no, he was informed about his death. And also he was informed the death of his daughter, Fatima radiallahu ta'ala anha. Fatima was informed. The history we know, right? At first, Rasulullah called Fatima radiallahu ta'ala anha and whispered something into her ear. She was weeping and crying, abnormal crying. After some time, Rasulullah called her back and whispered in other ear. Then after that, she was so happy, Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha asked her, Fatima, what happened? Why you suddenly changed? What is happening in between you and your papa? Why are you? Why? So she doesn't want to inform. She kept it within her. After Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wafat, Rafiqul Ala, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam went to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. She was so happy. Why? Because at first Nabi said, I am going back to Allah. Papa's time already approached. Then she can't take it. Then second, Papa informed her, from our family you will come to me first. We do not know whether the duration was informed or not informed. But Fatima was waiting for her death because Papa informed her. And subhanallah, it happened within 6 months time. Only 6 months only. Fatima radiallahu ta'ala anha lived with family.
That instance, I read somewhere from the moment when Prophet Muhammad was dying, they said that the angel Israel came knocking on the door, and then there was a conversation between Israel. Is that part of hadith, Ustaz?
Yeah, because there are few hadiths and also history also. Some are hadith, some are history, and history also. Some history are genuine, some history are the interpretation, explain.
So which is the authentic hadith?
Okay, but so far Wafat Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, most of the tarikh also, history also can be accepted. There is no question about that. So far there is no dispute about the wafat of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and Azrail came to Rasulullah, and there was a conversation between Azrail alayhi salatu wasalam and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. These all are authentic.
And then later Jibril came.
Yes, all are authentic, which is mentioned in Islamic hadith also. We have about that instance. So inshallah there are possibilities, and some ulama teach us that even some noble servants of Allah, Allah will inform them even before 40 days of their death. Possibility we cannot say no, or we cannot say yes. That is in between Allah and them. Allah may give them ilham. We do not know. So this all comes under karama. Karama, things happen in karama, we normal sense cannot explain. That is between Allah and the Salihin. So wujuhun yawma idin na'ima. So inshallah, other faces that day will be joyful. And the joyful actually, this joyful, we can, if we want to interpret in dunya also we can. That's why people normally ask question, how do I know I am a good man? I am practicing all the good things, religious obligatory thing, fardu, sunnah, all I am practicing. Do I know I am a good man? Do I know I am a bad man or good man? This is a question. How we are going to answer this question? How do? Psychologically we have this question. Today in our jama'ah today, we ask a question. In our jama'ah, how individually we know that I am a good man or bad man? Of course we will believe that we wanted to be a good man, I am struggling to be a good man, right? It's true. But are we qualified to say now, right now, I am a good man? Only Allah knows. Only Allah knows. So, hukama, Islamic wisdom, ulama, they teaching us that if a person, everyone, actually every children of Adam alayhi salam, fear of death. Every one of us fear of death. It's not we don't want to die, but we fear to die. A time will come, we will never fear to die. That man can feel that I am a good man. A state of life will come where we will never fear to die. Why? Because we are clean. No obligation with fellow human being. No wounding, no feeling, nothing, no harm, nothing to the fellow human being. And also no problem with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this person never fear of death. That man qualified to say I am a good man. And he willing to go back to Allah. That's why the question Atamannaw al-maut. Allah asked the question to Yahudis. They say Nahnu abna'ullah. We are the children of Allah. And also Nahnu ahibba. We are the beloveds of Allah. So Allah, psychology, Allah SWT using the psychology for the people to accept and understand the situation. Oh Muhammad, yes, if they say the truth, please ask them this question. What is the question? If you are really good people, are you willing to die? Hal tamannaw al-maut. Are you willing to die? They don't want to die. Why they don't want to die? Because they are not good people. If they are good people, they can die, nothing to worry, right? It's psychological. So we ask ourselves, if tonight 12 o'clock we don't want, we do Allah may prolong our life another many years, But if we know that this 12 o'clock we are going to die, are we going to face a happy death? How many hours we have? 3 hours is sufficient for us to do all the tawbah and everything. Not sufficient. So it means we are not good people yet. So what we have to do? We have to hard work to be a good man. To be a good man is very personal, very individual question. Very personal, very individual. Among the people, for example, we can see wife can make husband happy. Husband can make wife happy. Parents can make children happy because that all momentary with limitation, all things can settle. But can settle things with Allah, where Allah says, وَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرًا يَرَى وَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ شَرًّا يَرَى مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ شَرًّا يَرَى. An atomic measurement of bad deed if we happen to do, which have been recorded there, that we need to erase it first from Allah's book. So we have to do a long journey, right, to do that. So inshallah, Na'ima, wujuhun yawma idin na'ima. Today itself, in dunya life itself, we can transform ourselves to Na'ima. This is my point to share with all of my dear brothers and sisters tonight, that Na'ima not only in the day of Qiyamah or in the day of judgment, but now also we can transform into Na'ima. How to do that? How to do that? Na'ima, joyful face. That we know that Ala inna awliya Allahi la khawfun alayhim wa la hum yahzanun. Behold, inna awliya Allah, those they are close to Allah. Wali Allah, close to Allah. They got 2 wali. Waliullah, wali shaitan. In between 2 is what? One is wali Allah, one is wali shaitan. In between what? Majority people today in between 2. They don't want to be wali Allah, they want to be wali shaitan, but they want what? They are those people yattabi'u hawa nafsu. They follow their own hawa nafsu. وَمَنْ اتَّخَذَ هَوَاهُ إِلَهًا. Those people accepted their own self-based desire. I know what to do. I can decide what I want to do. I don't care what Allah says and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I know what to do. This ego, this takabbur, this proud. So we can include this man in which category? One is waliullah, the other one is wali shaitan, and this one? This is the wali iblis, maybe. Wali iblis. Mine above the shaitan also. That's why. Alam ahad ilaykum ya bani Adam an la ta'budu ash-shaytana innahu lakum aduwwun mubin fa ani'buduni hadha siratun mustaqim. So whoever worships shaitan, that is in between these 2 groups, for they worship their own hawa, self-based desire. So na'udhu billah, what we struggle today in our life, we try maximum to transform today itself and to be enrolled Na'ima people, dunya itself. And so akhirat, inshallah, definitely by the rahmah of Allah we will be in Na'ima. So how we can get this Na'ima? Na'ima we cannot get. We cannot get that easily. My dear brothers and sisters, something that all of us actually we are frightened, we are frightened. Our life until today, now our parents, they were with us. Now they are not with us. Most of them not with us. Great grandparents also, they were with us. Now they are not with us. Their assignment finished, then went back to Allah. Their duty finished. Parents also duty finished. And now we are the parents. Our duty also will finish. We'll go back to Allah. So this going back to Allah for what? And this going back to Allah for what? We know that in our total Umrah and Haji, what are the things we need to do in Umrah? Miqat. We go to Miqat and Ihram. Clothing. Ihram. Simple thing, right? Buy a piece of cloth, simple thing. Then tawaf, Baitullah, also simple thing. Slowly we can walk, or we can anyway we can walk and finish 7 rounds. And after what? Sa'i. What is Sa'i? It's difficult, right? In our ibadah umrah, what is the most difficult area? Sa'i. Because they have to walk 7 times. There are many people tired. Okay, so Sa'i means hard work. A kind of hard work, And Haji also same thing. Sa'i is hard work. So now in our life, we hard work for what? Today we spend our time from morning until now. We hard work for what? We hard work for what today? Of course, for hard work, dunya is recommended. But dunya, la tulhikum amwalakum wa la awladukum an dhikrillah. Let your dunya hard work and your hard work for your family and your property not divert you from an zikrillah, from the taqwa Allah, from zikrullah. Okay. فَمَنْ يَفْعَلْ ذَلِكَ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْخَاسِرُونَ. Whoever do that, they are khusran. They will lose everything. Right? So, sa'i for dunya, hard work for dunya, hard work for family, hard work for business, by diverting from Allah, that hard work is not accepted by Allah. So what we have to do? Hard work for dunya also we make for Allah. Hard work for family also we make for Allah. Hard work for anything also we make for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Transform our niyat towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Buy food for wife is for Allah. Sisters, wash your husband's clothes for Allah, not to make him happy. Oh, my husband will be very happy if I wash the cloth in proper way. No. Allah must be happy. Do for the cause of Allah. Everything do for the cause of Allah. Secondary issue only husband and wife. Whether happy, they are not happy. Definitely they will be happy. Because everything is fulfilled, right? Then there is no point of that. So whatever we do in our life today, business, job, driving, anything also we do for the cause of Allah. So our effort in dunya, we divert to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. See, Allah said, ayat 9. How we can transform our face into na'ima in dunya itself? Why? Lisa'iha. Striving. Lisa'iha. This particular issue is talking from the day of judgment. Because once in the day of judgment, no more hard work. Finish ready. So this sa'i is from where? Dunya. Lisa'iha. Lilladina jahadu fina. Walladina jahadu fina. Those they strive and struggle fina, in our way means in Allah and Rasul. Fi sabilillah. Hard work. Hard work for Allah and His Rasul. Sunnah Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So we do hard work for Allah. So how do we hard work? How many of us do hard work? We can see, we can go back to 50 or 60 years before.